Hello and welcome to Ask the Therapist. I'm Dr. Dan Tomasulo and this is Dr. Marie Hartwell-Walker, and we have a pretty intense topic on today's agenda.
One of the kinds of letters we get now and then are from young people who are talking about having fantasies of killing other people, and some of those letters have been quite explicit. What's telling about them is that not only are they fantasizing, sometimes in great detail, how to hurt other people, but then they're pairing that with saying, but I would never do such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like these thoughts. I wish these thoughts would go away. But every time I see a news story about a high school being shot up, it makes me again start thinking about it, and I want it to go away. And what can I do with these thoughts?
Yeah.
So the first thing to know about that is that there's a name for that.
Mm-hmm.
That this is actually a form of obsessive-compulsive disorder, otherwise known as OCD. And in this particular kind of OCD is called aggressive OCD. The way it works is that the individual will have a bad thought. They don't like that bad thought, but even not liking the bad thought makes me think about the bad thought.
Right.
So the bad thought keeps going. It's like a loop within in your head that is, however uncomfortable it is, I can't shake it.
Right.
That's what OCD is, the inability to shake either a behavior or a thought. And in the case of the aggressive thoughts, they can be quite disturbing. So let's talk about what someone can do about that.
Well, I think the greatest thing about that is that you know, the discomfort has been so great that they write us a letter. And so then when this kind of thinking is going on, there's a part of your psyche that is aware that this isn't okay. This isn't okay.
This
isn't right. I don't know what to do about it, but
Yeah.
it's not okay. And what we really want to do is say, for people who struggle with this, is to honor the fact that there's part of you that's struggling with it. Because that's the part that wrote this letter, and that's the part that we would say, you know, let's bring it to the next level, because now we need to bring this to somebody who is a professional, who has studied this, and who knows a variety of different ways of how to cope with this.
One of the things I stress in my responses to these letters is if you could get rid of these thoughts all by yourself, you would have done it already. And
Good.
since you haven't been able to do it already, a very healthy part, again, has written to us. But because we're a kind of one-way communication, there's only a limited amount I can do to help you.
Right.
But what we can emphasize is that there is help available through your local therapist, counselors, mental health organization, and give yourself that permission
Yes.
to get the help you need, because if it's uncomfortable, we understand it's uncomfortable, and it should be.